Another event looked as though it might have long-lasting implications during this time, and that's Sid Vicious walks out on WCW after refusing to complete a drug test in place of one he had previously missed. As a reminder, WWF and specifically Vince McMahon had been under investigation by the federal government for the distribution of steroids, and the pressure was so overwhelming that Vince signed over the company to his wife Linda. He took measures such as firing, easy for me to say, measures such as firing the Ultimate Warrior and Davey Boy Smith for failed steroid tests in 92, and placed the world title on Bret Hart and Yokozuna until after the conclusion of the trial in 94. There is so much going on in this time period, Arn, about drug testing in the industry in 1993. Do you remember kind of the buzz and all the talk back then of how the industry was changing now through this steroid period?
There was just a feeling that for whatever reason, they were out to get us.
Okay.
All of us, whoever they are, they were out to get us. And it was both companies for different things. You know, there was no bleeding, you know, with WCW. No bleeding.
Bleeding was going away. Yep.
Yeah. You know, and if you got your nose busted and it wouldn't quit bleeding, referee would stop the match.
Do you remember the WCW ever starting to come down heavy on the steroid thing at this time back then?
I don't.
Was there a lot of talk of it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so because, well, I mean, by and large, our crew, you look like, you know, athletes, but normal. They had some guys, you know.
Makes sense.
Every guy that had an incredible look would get a look from the WWF because that's what they were selling, and they would figure out if he could wrestle later. You know what I mean?
Their guys with six packs had six packs. I mean, they were chiseled. It was, yeah.
They were bigger than the average bear. Period.
Yes.
Period.
Yep. Swole.